Proposal 1 is about the emergency manager law. This is a good law. Actually, I'm very proud of it and the impact it's had. If you look at Michigan's history, we've had an emergency manager law going back to Governor Blanchard. That was a good idea then because when you get a community in real crisis, it's important we can work together to avoid things like bankruptcy, which would be a much worse answer. The problem was the old emergency manager law didn't handle a couple situations. First of all, it didn't have an early warning system. Because the best situation is if we can work with the community so they never need an emergency manager. So we put in place an early warning system to address that concern. The second thing is if we need an emergency manager, and again, we want to avoid that whenever possible, but when we have an emergency manager, they didn't have enough powers, so in many cases they could be there for a very long time. So we strengthened the powers the emergency manager would have so they could come in, do their work, finish their work, and get out, and get the community back in charge. Both these reforms were important positive steps. We're seeing the positive benefit of that law today, and I believe it's very good public policy.